Today's generation of headbangers is keeping the tradition alive. For those about to rock, we apologize to you. I know they're trying to be artistic, but why does this video start with what looks like bird shit in Rain Maida's hair? Somebody ought to get him a mirror. Who am I kidding? This is Rain Maida. There's mirrors everywhere. As you can see, the art direction makes this look like a Gap ad. Everyone in love with themselves. Though I like the cameo by Emo Phillips, I'm not too enamored of the rest of this video. Why does every pretentious, self-absorbed rock star use Chinese symbols to show how deep they are? What are the chances he has any experience in Chinese beyond ordering in numbers? And what's the message they're trying to get across here? You got a teen mother, a cancer patient, and a guy who fell off his skateboard. One of these things is not like the others. And from vacant attempts at being life-affirming to vacant attempts at the opposite, here's your next choice for cheesiest rock video, Marilyn Manson. Does one really need to highlight why a Marilyn Manson video is cheesy? Beyond the phony Antichrist posturing and ham-handed attempts to stir up controversy? Some rebel. This guy's as packaged and marketed as the Backstreet Boys with a higher makeup budget. Yeah, Marilyn. The muck, the pagan images, the religious imagery. Been there, done that, carved a pentagram in my arm. One thing shock rockers need to recognize is the scare doesn't last forever, and you can't keep being shocked by the same thing over and over. If only someone would tell him. Don't worry, he doesn't bite. Only his videos do.
Well,
I don't know.
It's for my way. We got to shoot the video today.
Right.
I have no idea what it's going to be about.
Listen up, kids. This is called exposition, to help you follow the intensely complex imagery to follow.
Let's just go see what they got. Maybe we'll think of something.
Like this. And this. Thank God they explained it. It's nice that Biscuit would spend so much time thinking about variety in their wardrobe. Now if they'd only stop recording the same song over and over. Is this wishful thinking, or is Fred practicing his golf swing? The cheesiest thing about this video is the message, all about rebelling against authority and the man, which is especially genuine coming from the vice president of a major record company. My way or the highway? Well, Fred, West chose the highway, which pretty much leaves you guys as roadkill. And the cheesiest rock video of the year? With a majority of your votes, it's Boiler, which is what you need to do with your privates after having sex with Fred Durst. Look at this poor woman as her beer goggles wear off. Do I have something in my teeth? A multi-story plunge and Fred lands unscathed. We shouldn't be surprised by his amazing luck. Just look at his career. Oh, looks like Wes cut himself shaving. Yikes. Don't worry, Fred. It's all protein. How many times have you used that line? Oh, look, here comes AJ for some drive-thru. Seems like Fred's a little disappointed in his date. You want to really see disappointment? Wait till she opens his pants. The lucky girl only has one ear. Explains how she could stand listening to this dreadful crap through the retakes. Oh, look, Fred's a cartoon. Oh, well, at least he's finally being honest with himself. And at least this is an improvement. He's two-dimensional instead of his usual one-dimensional self. Plus, it's the only way they can show this fat jackass running. Take a wheelbarrow full of jewelry, a dozen fancy cars, a jug of milk, and a score of half-naked, big-bosomed women, and what do you got? No, not another party at Charlie Sheen's house. You've got the makings of a hip-hop video. Your choices for cheesiest hip-hop video don't each have all of these elements, but they do each have the recommended daily requirement of cheese. Well, you may think this baseball motif's a little different for Nelly, but keep in mind, there's still lots of grass. But surprisingly, there aren't any drug references in the video. I guess the new message is make bunts, not blunts. However, just like most other hip-hop videos, there's lots and lots of pitches. And look at the opposing team. I'm sure there'll be plenty of pop flies, though I'd be happy getting to third base. It wouldn't be a hip-hop video without women that are unattainably perfect. Maybe they're not that perfect. They're all spitters. Nasty habit, that. And their choice of footwear hardly seems practical. Stilettos on turf? Don't they know they can have more fun playing with their cleats? But Nelly scores big points for giving Sherman Hemsley some work. The man is a national treasure. And look at him bust a move. Yeah, with this video, Nelly's certainly moving on up. And speaking of moving, J-Lo moved on, thereby deflating 90% of anyone's interest in Puff Daddy. And left to his own devices, this is what he comes up with. This whole song's about what a bad boy Diddy is. Yeah, real tough to be bad in the suburbs. What, does he send mail without the correct zip code? So if you want bad, here's the first outfit even a black guy couldn't make cool. Hey look, it's the guys from Cocoon. Oops, I guess this is where Puffy pays off his driver to say he made the shot. I'm surprised Puffy would be riding a scooter. There's no place to hide a gun. Up next with your voting, Missy Elliott. I give Missy a lot of credit. She sure defies typical hip-hop queen conventions, starting with this video using a troupe of freaked-out Shriners. This video's whack from top to bottom. Look, Missy's gone and lost her head. Yet somehow the food still makes it to her stomach. According to the song, Missy don't want no one-minute man. Funny, she seems to like fast food. And where's that guy putting his hand? Weird thing is, before he started, there wasn't any liquid in the tub. Oh, looks like somebody dropped some crumbs. And on the subject of dropping crumbs, nice of mega-rich Eminem to offer some to his old D12 buddies. These guys are in a class all their own, usually the one that had to stay after school. We start off with Eminem's obligatory shot at his mother. I think his bizarro Oedipus complex has grown very tiresome, as has spoiled rappers trying to earn their rebel props by pushing drugs on kids. Purple Hills? Please, it's Purple Pills. And maybe it's the unchanged lyrical content, or the garden gnomes, rampaging toilets, pink armadillos, or midgets popping out of bags, but it's pretty clear he's promoting ecstasy. It's not like kids are dropping dead from it or anything. Moron. Oh, and making fun of Christopher Reeve? Yeah, those quadriplegic jokes are a laugh a minute. Purple Pills? Thanks. I'll stick with my yellow moons, orange hearts, and green clover. Sure, it's infectious, but so is Ebola. Pop music continued to dominate the record industry in 2001, proving that the downturn in the economy hasn't affected the buying power of 12-year-old girls. Choosing which pop entries were the worst was like wading through a sewer in search of a particular log of feces. But your voting helped us narrow it down to the following offenders. The 18s come from Sweden, which explains why they shot their video in an IKEA catalog. But this video illustrates a disturbing new trend in dance pop videos. Guys with no real function whatsoever. Here, check out ATC. Can anyone tell me what function these two guys play? You can't hear them on any vocals, they don't advance the plot, and there sure isn't any sexual tension, unless it's between each other. They're just glorified backup dancers. And the ultimate in glorified backup dancers are the guys in S Club 7. Sure, in this one, Bradley's finally got lead vocals, yet while the girls contribute throughout the video, the other two guys do nothing. Why do they have 7 people in the group if they can never find something useful for each of them to do? Extra shelf space for their action figures? Like in this video that looks like a chapstick commercial. All 3 guys do absolutely nothing of any note. They just prance around and back up the girls, like the video equivalent of palace eunuchs. No wonder the guys are reduced to scoring weed in London ghettos. Hey, if your stomach is strong enough, stay tuned.
No one knows Buckley's like the people who use it. So we thought who better to help us answer a few letters.
Dear Buckley's, my wife and I have a bet we need you to settle for us. I use Buckley's DM because it works to relieve my hacking cough. She uses it because it works fast. What we need to know is, how do you pronounce dextromethorphan? I don't know.
Buckley's. It tastes awful, and it works.
It's got the power to make you move. 17 huge hits, 1 great CD. Much Dance 2004. Featuring Hilary Duff, Kelly Clarkson, Christina Aguilera, Keisha Shante, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, Swollen Members, 50 Cent, Sean Paul, and more. Much Dance 2004. In stores now.
Think positive thoughts. Imagine a Much video dance, dummies.
So, that Much video dance last night was extremely successful.
Much video dances always rock.
Much video dance.
See you at the Much video dance.
Now we can afford so many Much video dances.
Want your next party to be the talk of the town? Then your next party needs to be a Much video dance.
Much video dance is brought to you by O. Henry. Oh, hungry, oh, Henry.
Unsurpassed engineering, unparalleled technology. It blows away the competition. Champion, Mach 3 Turbo Champion. It's the world's best shave. Gillette guarantees it. Now with a red-hot new look, nothing else even comes close. Test drive one today. Mach 3 Turbo Champion. From Gillette, the best a man can get. Mach 3 Turbo, the official blade of the NHL.
Much Music's Big Shiny Tunes 8 serves up 18 tasty tracks. Linkin Park, Sam Roberts, Right Into This, Jane's Addiction, Queens of the Stone Age, Nickelback, Not By Choice, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chew It Up and get your fill of Simple Plan, Sum 41, 3 Days Grace, Load Up on AFI, All American Rejects, Coldplay. Much Music's Big Shiny Tunes 8. Get a mouthful.
Bring It On is one of the coolest movies ever. Now, we're taking the action, the fun, and the laughs to a whole new level with Bring It On Again. At a new school,
You guys are looking so great today.
a new squad,
Our own squad.
the same fun and excitement.
A competition in front of the whole student body. Let them decide who's better.
Are you ready to cheer?
Bring It On Again, now on video and DVD.
When it comes to crap, there's total gender equity. In the past year, female pop star groups have busted up the male monopoly on Maird. Of course, the jury's still out on which groups are prettier. Up first in our girl band category is Dream. Dream indeed. I keep dreaming they're past the age of majority. Every time I watch this video, I feel like going to confession. And I'm not even Catholic. I don't know, there's just something wrong with taking 16-year-old girls and tarting them up like this. It's like putting new wine in an old bottle. If drinking new wine was illegal. Appropriate that this video takes place in confined spaces, as it feels like entrapment to me. Up next, and I do mean up, is your second place choice, Eden's Crush. This video alone is an argument in favor of human cloning. They look like a shelf of Barbies in different outfits. Oh, look, they even have names. That falls under the category of superfluous information. And they leave not a single cliche unspun. The matching outfits, the hair flips, cheesecake shots, wiggling, vamping, and even spanking. The only thing they've left out is any sense of individual identity. The cheesy plot has the girls turning the tables and watching the slack-jawed morons who are watching them. If those girls were watching these guys watch them, they'd be wearing masks and snorkels. But in voting for the absolute cheesiest girl band, you did your patriotic duty and made sure Canada's pop stars, Sugar Jones, get the attention they so richly deserve. Appropriately for a band that's a manufactured product, this video starts out looking like a shampoo commercial. Nice that they gave the water guy from that TLC video some work. Time's gotta be tough for such a specialty act. What's the difference between the Canadian and American Build-A-Band girls? Well, for one thing, looks. Yikes. But water guy aside, this video's exactly the same recipe of all girl band videos. Take one hip black, add the tempestuous redhead, the obligatory brunette, and the mulatto for leavening, and stir with an androgynous character for those on either side of the fence. As for the song's title, How Much Longer, Girls? I'd say the clock's going on 14:59. Female solo acts have gotten bigger and bigger in the past year, and I'm not just talking about the size of their implants. Women in the music industry have shown that they can walk tall beside their male counterparts. But when you're wearing platform stilettos, it's easy to trip and fall flat on your face. At the bottom of this dung heap is Jennifer Lopez with I'm Real. And I'll give her credit. Those are real, but that's about it. In the first place, you'd never find J-Lo in a butt town like this, and certainly not without an entourage that would instantly double the town's population. Look, Grandpa's just filled his Depends. If any of this was real, why not include actual footage of J-Lo hanging out with real kids in a real city, instead of casting these inbred gene poolers and putting them in a fake town? That's about as real as her relationship with Puff Daddy. And it's really disappointing that Jennifer and the kiddies go for ice cream, but we never get to see her lick the cone. Where's the justice? Well, it starts out promising enough. She's talking about her hoo-hoo. Number 5 is Son of a Gun, and sorry, Miss Jackson, this video sucks. Jenna takes aim at her recently ex-husband with samples of Carly Simon's You're So Vain. But what do you call dedicating an entire video to taking pot shots at your ex, Janet? There's even a pig in this video. No. Right. Along the way, Janet gets some help from the Lady Marmalade girls on a bender. Yikes. Oops, now he's got bugs. That's what you get when you hang out with women like that. Try a tar shampoo. And now they're subjecting him to a, powerful group blow. Oh, now she's really getting back at him, mystically making him do the Ed Grimley dance. Embarrassing, I must say. Janet, he's gone. Get over it. Number 4 in your voting is Jessica Simpson's Irresistible. And there's something irresistibly cheesy about a self-professed virgin selling out her principles. Yes, Jessica's old image and her new image are as different as night and day. And speaking of night and day, what the hell is this? Have these people ever heard of continuity? Night, day. Night, day. I guess they couldn't keep little Bow Wow up past his bedtime. And hey, did Jessica lose some weight? Or is she on the Paula Abdul digital stretching diet? And what the hell's with the ninjas? Where'd they come from? Aren't they usually in movies where their lips move, but a pre-recorded voice is dubbed in? Shouldn't they be in a Britney video? But I'll tell you something that's really creepy. She's singing about some guy who's irresistible to her, and they keep showing Lil Bow Wow. Looks like Jessica's lining up to be the next Mary Kay Letourneau. Yikes. Hey, where's Yoda? Looks like the first part of this video was set in the Dagobah system. A Jedi you will be? Oops, looks like Yoda's got some gas. He's putting out some tub ticklers. Okay, raising an X-Wing is one thing, but a DJ with functioning turntables? Ah, who cares? As long as we get Nelly joining in. Hey, drop in a cameo by Christina and we've got a pay-per-view event. Britney Spears makes another appearance on our year-end tally of turds, checking in at number 2 on our list of cheesiest female videos with I'm a Slave for You. And once again, Britney's trying to convince us that she's something she's not. Listen to the lyrics.
All you people look at me like I'm a little girl.
We look at you like you're a little girl. No. We look at you like you're a big skank. But nice of her to try and break free of her kitty pop image and show she's an independent woman by becoming a sex toy for a group of sweaty guys. I am woman. Hear me, whore. And if you're trying to figure out why she's wearing her thong on the outside of her clothes, well, judging by this video, she's had so many people in her pants, there isn't room for underwear. But according to your votes, when it comes to bad, Mariah Carey takes the cake. And obviously it's a cheesecake, since that's all she seems to offer in this ear-bleeding clunker. This is less a music video than an infomercial for breast implants. It looks like Mariah can't decide if she's filming a song or posing for a calendar for your mechanic's garage. Of course, the mitigating factor is that she's a fruitcake. You can also find this song in Mariah's movie Glitter, coming soon to a DVD remainder bin near you. When we return, your choice for the worst video of the year. So stick around.
Nelly Furtado live at Much. Much Most Wanted 20 Hottest Girls. Incubus live at Much, and way more.
They're back. Cadbury Cream Eggs.
Millions of students live in fear of 3 little letters.
The SAT is messing with the rest of our lives.
This Friday, 6 friends aren't taking it anymore.
I have an idea.
You want to steal the answers to the test.
Let's go. Erica Christensen, Chris Evans, Ryan Greenberg, Scarlett Johansson, Darius Miles, Leonardo Nang. From Brian Robbins, the director of Varsity Blues.
He's assembled a crack team, Chief.
The Perfect Score.
Copy it.
Starts Friday, only in theaters.
Unsurpassed engineering. Unparalleled technology. It blows away the competition. Champion. Mach 3 Turbo Champion. It's the world's best shave. Gillette guarantees it. Now with a red-hot new look. Nothing else even comes close. Test drive one today. Mach 3 Turbo Champion. From Gillette, the best a man can get. Mach 3 Turbo. The official blade of the NHL.
Introducing Physoderm Clear Swab. Just snap to release effective acne-fighting medicine. Then zap. New Physoderm Clear Confidence Clear Swab. Do you have confidence?
Clean up the 90s again with Big Shiny 90s Volume 2. Featuring Econoline Crush, Third Eye Blind, Collective Soul, Everclear, Weezer, Oasis, R.E.M., Moist, U2, Depeche Mode, Blur, Blink 182, Jane's Addiction, The Cranberries, Bare Naked Ladies, and more. Much Music's Big Shiny 90s Volume 2. In stores now.
Introducing Labatt Sterling. 2.5 grams of carbs and only 88 calories. That's the sterling difference.
So here it is, the penultimate moment, awarding the title of cheesiest video of the year. Boy, that's like trying to pick out your favorite rash. But you scratched our itch, and here's how you voted. And your candidates are Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, Aaron Carter, and Britney Spears.
Don't you wanna dance up on me?
But the winner of the Big Cheese Award for Cheesiest Video of the Year Aaron Carter. Not too young, not too old, and not too much time left in his cutesy little career.
Listen up, everybody. This ain't Eric's party. Park to one more than now. Come and show me body. Girl, what you gonna do? Come and talk to me in the backseat, baby, backstreet. We can surf the board, surf the net. And better yet, we can make a little bet. If we get together, yo, it's gonna be the bomb. Or hit me up, baby, AaronCarter.com. See, when it comes to girls, I'm not too young. Baby face back up on the scene. But when I get in trouble, hey, I'm not too old. I pull my cat way down, say I'm 13 years old. That's how we roll. Throw your hands up now. The music take control. This is how we roll. I'm not too young and I'm not too old. Here we go. Throw your hands up now. The music take control. This is how we roll. I'm not too young, I'm not too old. It's the 8 to the 8.
All right, well, that's it. This year's Roundup of the Rotten, the cream of the crap from the past 12 months. And you know, we'll be back here again next year with Fromage 2002. Unless, of course, there are no bad videos released in the next year. And wings grow out of my ass.
We can take it to the asphalt. Shoot some boobs, kids, and dunk the funk. Battle on the rollerblade.